Welcome back to another daily recap for Tuesday, December 3, 2024, 8:49 a.m. Eastern. So there's not many levels on the board today. Price in the SPY continues to climb into uncharted territory, and that limits the historical data from which we can derive possible areas of future overhead resistance. Currently, they are hanging out in this zone. They're at 604.24. Like yesterday in this new zone, I think if the bulls can get price above, close some hourly candles, that would probably keep the upward momentum going. That being said, I did notice a hint of some institutional selling happening in the futures after the closing bell yesterday. It wasn't very much, but it could be the start of something. The bears might try to push price down today if they can, and that would be one of the clues that I would have for that. And also, don't forget about that tiny little doji candle on the 4-hour chart that we talked about in last night's video. It was the last candle of the day. Volume was very low, but the timing was right, at least on that chart, for them to try to pull back a little. So the levels below where current price is should be good to catch price for some scalp trades if the market's acting more or less normal. Because unless we see some signs that the bulls are running out of steam, the overall trend is still bullish. Whatever happens today, we'll come back to this chart and analyze any trades in the E-mini futures that may have resulted from the SPY hitting these levels of support and resistance. Get you on the other side. Another flat day today. I don't think it's going to take too long to go over what happened because really there wasn't very much. I'll zoom in. We're going to focus on this one area right here. That was a near miss. I'll just tell you now, they came within 1 penny. The high was 603.62. That was the trade, unfortunately. It happened without us being in it. I'll show a recording. You'll see a trade that happened right here. This level that I identified in real time, along with this zone here. That's why I left it on the board. It wasn't here this morning. A lot of space here, but they found a bottom. And the next time they got up into this bottom of the zone, I'm not going to trade it again because it happened here. If there's been enough time between the first attempt and the second time they come into it, depending on other factors, it may be worth trying for a second attempt. I don't usually do this. In this case, it would have worked if you waited it out. They never got to the top of the zone, and that's pretty much it. Here's a closer look at that near miss. The high was 603.62, as I said, 1 penny away. In any case, let's go ahead and watch the trade that I took. I have this queued up to right before they came up into this level after the 9:45 candle closed. They hit it earlier, but I don't take trades before 9:45. I let the market settle in for 15 minutes. And in a minute, you'll see the near miss. The order was in the system to trigger a trade in the E-minis right there. And once they came down within a few minutes and hit the profit objective, that was it for me. So that level's done, and now I'm looking for them to go up to this level, which, as you know, never happened. However, it was around 10:30, 10:40, can't remember exactly. They were dropping down, and I see an area down here. I was a little late in identifying that level. I was off by about 10 cents, but still it worked. I was able to pull 4 points. Maybe it was closer to 11 o'clock when that happened. I just went long at the market, about 2 contracts. At the level right there is 602.50. It was actually 602.40. And since I didn't have a trigger in the system, I just went ahead and bought, buy market right there, 2 contracts. So there's my 4 points, identified a zone farther down in case they fell, but they never went down there. We could just scrub ahead here and show you what they did. At some point, you'll see the zone appear lower down right there. But about 12 o'clock, I stopped this, and that was it. And nothing happened for the rest of the day that would have counted if you were playing by the rules anyway. We can run through a few time frames on the SPY chart. This is the daily chart. Can't really say anything about what happened, just another flat day. Let's just go on down 4 hours. We talked about that little doji candle yesterday. They kind of gave us another one, but the volume is just really low. I'm not sure what they're waiting on. 3 hours, just kind of getting flatter as we go on here. Nothing conclusive. They're still bullish. They might have a destination higher. That's what we've been saying each day, but it's still a valid conversation to have. When they finally find a top, whatever that destination is, we will probably have some clues ahead of time. So far, at least on the time frames that I look at in the SPY, I'm not seeing any clues or signals yet. And here's what the tracking logs look like. The first one is the PBR, playing by the rules log. You can see the one level that would have given the base hit, but didn't happen. So no trades taken because of that near miss. And then over here on the SAM's trades output, this log, I added this level here at 602.50 that I've identified in real time. Got 4 points on 2 contracts, $400 before commissions. So that's a wrap for today's futures trading and market recap. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of this trading community. Your support does keep this channel going. I appreciate it. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and visit this channel daily for more insight. I'll try to help you stay ahead of the E-mini futures market. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.